So there's water sitting in your dishwasher and you need it to drain. I'm gonna go over a step-by-step process on how to get the water to drain, various reasons as to why this is not draining in your dishwasher. I'm gonna go through all of that. You know, I've done videos in the past, but this is a more of a step-by-step, real life situation that we're dealing with right here. You see there's water in there. We're gonna get rid of this water. I'm going to explain a couple of reasons why it is sitting in there and not draining. Now, one of the reasons that could be is it could be that there is clogged. You haven't cleaned your filter in a little bit. We're going to get to that momentarily. But here is a quick solution that may help out most of you, and that is you have to hit the drain button. And I'm going to show you that before I show you other reasons as to why it is not draining. So on your dishwasher, you can see right here, it is on. And on your dishwasher, there should be a drain button, okay? There should be a drain button. This is the reset button / drain button. What you'll do is for this one, this is a Bosch, but other dishwashers may have the same type of mechanism as far as when it comes to draining. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna press and hold this to reset it. So I'm gonna press and hold it. Hold it for 3 seconds. Well, that reset it. Let me try it again. Hold it for 3 seconds. And it should go back, be blinking that right there. Once it blinks that, I'm going to go ahead and shut it. And you should see that it's draining. It should drain. But there's something in there. Do you hear that? Let's see if I can hear it again. That's indicated that it's on. It is not draining. Something serious is going on. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So it's something more serious than just pressing the reset button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull out the bottom shelf. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get to the process of cleaning out this filter. So let me go ahead and do this. All right, so I'm going to get started with cleaning out this filter to make sure that nothing is preventing the water from draining. Now, when you're doing this, you want to make sure that your dishwasher is off and the power source is turned off. I don't know if you need to do it by the power switch, power panel, or the, for instance, the just unplugging it, okay? But power source needs to be unplugged before you're doing this. So I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And so what I'm doing right here is I'm removing the filter. Okay, this is the filter that filters the water in the dishwasher. It stops the debris from going and affecting the motor. And we're going to go ahead and open it. And simply, I'm just going to see how it's lined up right here. I'm just going to simply turn this, and then I'm going to pull this out. And there is this. I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. Right here, you see it's really dirty. I'm going to show you how I clean this off. There's a lot of gunk in there that could be preventing the dishwasher from draining. So when I'm doing that, before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and put, it's kind of nasty, isn't it? Look at that. Pretty nasty. It's well overdue for cleaning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out, and then with some gloves, I'm just going to, if there's any like sort of debris down in there, you want to pick that out and pull it out. It's kind of nasty in there, but use some gloves, wash your hands. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take this filter and show you how I clean it. It's a lot of gunk built on there, and we're gonna get rid of that. Let's go ahead and clean this off. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna detach the filter from the metal grate part of the filter. So what I'm gonna do is simply just turn this a little bit. It pulls off, and you see there's a lot of gunk down there. See all that? We're gonna get rid of that. Now, most of this you can get off just by simply spraying it down with the water. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and spray this down, just like that, both sides. And you can also, just come off, yes, remove this. There's some clamps in here. Take that off. And just rinse it out. Now, this will remove a good portion of the material that is on here. Just simply taking this and spraying the mesh filter right here. Getting a lot of the gunk off that could be preventing the dishwasher from actually draining. Look, it got a lot of the gunk off. Now, after you've done that, What I like to do is I like to take a little bit of dish soap. You can apply it to a brush like this, or you can use a toothbrush. This gets in the fine details of it, but usually you can get it done with a big brush like this. And so I'm taking the brush and I'm going to clean the filter like this. You see that? And it's just scrubbing up and down. It's removing the grease and whatever that is stuck on here, potentially clogging the filter. I'm going to do this part right here. Like there's some food stuck in there. Looks like a string of some sort. I want to get that nasty stuff off and just clean the inside. Clean it well. And this panel right here, I'm just going to go ahead and clean this. And clean the back side. Clean that well. So now that you have all this clean right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rinse this. And it's important that you rinse off all of the soap, because this dish soap is not good for the dishwasher, and it will actually cause it to potentially malfunction. So I'm just going to rinse this off, just like that. Next, I'm going to clean this. A little bit of warm hot water action going on. And then I'm going to get this mesh filter right here. Let me get it. Now, with that being said, I got all of the soap off, almost. Got all of the soap off. Now, what you'll want to probably do is, if you have calcification on here, so white calcium deposits on here, you might have to take a little bit of vinegar. I use white distilled vinegar right here. Great value. And you can just pour it on here. And sometimes you can just let it sit. Or if you have a bowl, you can actually put it inside of a bowl or cup. See this? I have a cup right here. Place that right there. And then and this is if you have extreme case of calcium buildup. And just let it sit for about 5-10 minutes, or maybe a little bit longer if you have greater deposits of calcium on there. And what this does is it actually dissolves the calcium. Okay, while it's in there, you can go ahead and take your brush. You go ahead and rinse the soap off the brush. And let that soak. And if you have calcium deposits on other areas of the filter, you just go ahead and take it and just brush it right here and just let that sit as well for a little bit, and it'll dissolve the calcium deposits that are on there. All right, so I'm gonna clean that out. Just take this, take a little bit of that, put it on here, right here. And put that all around. So you have all of that. You can probably soak this in here if you need to. If you have a lot of calcium deposits, just let it soak. And then while this is in here, you can go ahead and take the brush and actually take the toothbrush and go, or a dishwasher brush now. It's not used for teeth. Just go right there, and it allows you to scrub a little bit of the calcium off. After you let it soak for a little bit, depending on how much calcium deposits are on it, you can go ahead and take it out. Just go ahead and pour out the vinegar. And then go ahead and rinse this, okay? And you want to rinse this pretty well after you've got the calcium off. Rinse it well, rinse all the vinegar off. And then once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and reassemble the filter. Well, there's a kit right on this side. Go ahead and take the brush, get a little bit of that crud off. Rinse it one more time. And then go ahead and reassemble the filter. So I'm gonna pop this back into place, make sure it clips back in. And then take the filter right here. Now it's all set to go back in there, and I'm gonna put this back into the dishwasher and see if this alleviates the problem. All right, but before we get that, another issue that may be preventing it from draining is perhaps your dishwasher disposal or your dish disposal, garbage disposal, right here, within your sink is clogged or maybe has food in there. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that it is not clogged. And you can do this by simply running it and then turning on disposal, making sure it clears out. Now, that may not help the issue out much. So another method you could do is what I do is perhaps some people go ahead, there's, say for instance, eggshells in there. Some people pour down vinegar in the drain to dissolve the eggshells to some degree. However, there's another method you can do is by go ahead and plugging the dishwasher disposal right here and filling the sink up with water. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fill the sink up with water, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the disposal, and after I pull up this stopper right here. Now what that allows, it allows a lot of water to continuously flow through the drain, and when you have the disposal on, it can help knock out anything that is potentially blocking the inlet from the dishwasher, which goes into the disposal before it goes down to the drain. So let me go ahead and fill this up, and we're gonna give that a shot. All right, so this is not filled up all the way, okay? So technically you don't actually have to have a full sink of water to do this process, just enough to knock out whatever is down in the disposal that's preventing the flow from the dishwasher into the disposal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off the water, and then I'm going to pull this up and turn on the disposal. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm turning it on. You can see what's happening. Drains, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Now I'll check that. It seems to be flowing quite fine. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the filter back into the dishwasher and then try to drain it to see if the problem is solved. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I'm going to put the filter back into place. I made sure that there's no debris in there. Got all the debris out of down in there before I'm putting this in. Now I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in, and then I'm going to make sure it aligns properly. Aligns properly, everything's sealed right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and see if this will actually drain it. Okay, so it's locked into place right here. So I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to do the reset feature again, make sure it's turned on. And then I'm going to press and hold this down, PLP. All right, it's right there. Let's go ahead and shut it.